Hey, how's it going? In this video, I'll cover how to get started with using Microsoft Azure Maps API in Python. Azure Maps is Microsoft's version of Google Maps. Very similar to Google Maps, you can use Azure Maps API to access similar map features available on Google Maps. Before diving into the tutorial, make sure you create an Azure subscription in the resource group. The tutorial links are in the description below. Azure Maps has a pretty generous free tier. For every single map feature, you get either 1,000 or 5,000 requests for free. To use Azure Maps, log into your Azure's account. Navigate to Azure Maps. Under Project Details, select a subscription in a resource group. Give the instance a name and choose the region. For the pricing tier, choose Gen 2. Check. I confirm that I have read and agreed to the license and privacy statement. Click Review and Create. Once validation is passed, click Create to deploy the Azure Maps instance. After the instance deployment is complete, we need to obtain the subscription key to connect to Azure Maps endpoint. Click Go to Resource to the Azure Maps instance page. Under Settings, click Authentication. By default, the instance will provide two sets of API keys, primary key and secondary key. To connect to Azure Maps endpoint, you only need one API key. Save the API key to an environment variable or a configuration file. For demonstration purpose, I will create a variable to store the API key in the script. The next step is to dive into the script developments. I will be using Azure Maps REST API to connect to the service. Now launch your terminal. In your terminal, type pip install httpx to install the Python package. Launch your code editor and create a Python file. Azure Maps has several different features, but the usage is relatively the same. For this example, I will show you how to use Azure Maps Fuzzy Search API, which is used to return information of places that matches the query string. Go ahead and import the httpx library. To perform the fuzzy search, I created a function called getSearchFuzzy with a parameter called query. Inside the function, we need to define the URL to connect to Azure Maps Fuzzy Search endpoint. In the parameters, we need to specify the subscription key, API version, and search query. Then make a GET request to the fuzzy search endpoint with the parameters and return the JSON output from the response. To run the fuzzy search, I will create a variable to store the subscription key. For the query, I will search for anything matches. Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, California. Run the getSearchFuzzy function with query variable as the parameter and save the output as response.json. From output, I can iterate the results key to return the search results. For simplicity, I will print the result type, result name, address, and location. Let me go ahead and run the script. And these are the items that match the query string. And that's everything for this tutorial. I hope you found this video useful. For more tutorials, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to like the video. If you have any questions or topics you would like me to cover in future videos, please leave a comment below. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video.